Online Advanced Excursion 16. Create a new build service mapping for the Meister Eclipse plugin. In this excursion, we will build a hotel management web application to demonstrate how build service mappings can be configured to generate target definition files according to different standards. We will first configure a build project to build hotel.war. Start the Eclipse IDE and select the workspace where the hotel project is located. Right-click in the Project Explorer view and select New Project. Select Build Project under OpenMake and click Next. Name the project war_build and click Next. Select the hotel project to include it in your build project and click Next. We need to set the build service mapping for the hotel project to use. Select the hotel project in the wizard and click on the Edit button. Select the default Java War mapping and click OK. Click Next to continue. Provide the project and dependency directory for the workflow to use and enter the name of the workflow that the plugin will create for you. Click Finish when you are done. This will automatically create the target definition file for hotel.war. We can now build the hotel.war application through the Meister Eclipse plugin. Right-click on the build project and select OpenMake, Build with OpenMake. While we can now build the hotel workspace with the default Java War mapping, the form or the archive built by this mapping doesn't work with the deployment environment standards for the enterprise. The default Java War mapping ignores GSP files placed in a GSP folder at the root of the project. We want to find these files and place them flat at the root of the compiled WAR file, which is what our deployment environment requires. There are also certain libraries from the class path that the deployment environment needs to find in the webinf lib package of the archive. To match the environment's requirement, we will create a new build service mapping that can be used by all .war projects to construct the archives according to the enterprise standards. Click on the OpenMake menu and select Configure Build Service Mappings. Select the default Java War mapping and click on the Copy button. Enter the name for a new mapping category and click OK. Enter the name of your new build service mapping and click Next. Select Ent War and click the Macros button. Select the $projects macro and click OK. Select the pattern you just created and click the Edit button. Add the JSP directory to it and click OK. Before saving the changes, we will make sure the project deploys libs macro exists for the webinf lib option group. We will populate this macro in our next step to bring certain libraries needed for deployment into webinf lib package of our WAR file. Click Finish twice to save the changes made to this mapping. Now that we understand how to manipulate the patterns inside our build service mappings, let's see how the special project deploy libs macro can be used to include certain libraries needed for deployment. Right-click on the hotel project and select Properties. On the Hotel Properties panel, choose OpenMake Target Definition and click the Deploy Libraries tab. Select the libraries to include in the hotel.war target and click OK. Now we need to set the new build service mapping for the build project to use. Instead of using the default Java War build service mapping, we will use the one we just created. Select the War build project, right-click and choose Properties. On the War build properties panel, choose OpenMake build. Select the hotel project in the wizard and click Edit. Select the new build service mapping and click OK. Click OK to quit the War Build Properties window. Regenerate the target definition file by right-clicking the build project and selecting OpenMake Generate OpenMake TGTs. Rebuild hotel.war by right-clicking the build project and selecting OpenMake Rebuild with OpenMake. Observe how the JSP files are now included at the root of the archive and the selected libraries are added to the web-inf lib package. This concludes Online Advanced Excursions.